What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we are back with some more MLB The Show 19, and with it being MLB The Show 19 season, MLB season, that means we have to go out there and we have to determine who MLB The Show 19 is predicting to be the World Series champion this year. So we're going to sum up an entire season in franchise mode. As you can see right here, the Baltimore Orioles currently, they're 30th ranked according to MLB The Show. So on paper, they're going to be the worst team in the league, and on paper, the New York Yankees are going to be the best team in the league. So we're going to see today if it's going to be the Yankees that win the World Series, if it's going to be the Baltimore Orioles winning that first overall pick, maybe Detroit slides in there instead, maybe the Red Sox slide in there instead. But we are going to grab the New York Yankees just because we want to make sure we get a team that is likely to make playoffs. But we can go ahead and look at the ranks of every other team real quick as well. See if they kind of turn out where you expect them. You got your favorite team there. See if the Texas Rangers do finish 23rd. The Houston Astros, another interesting one. They obviously can't finish second because the two best teams in the league are in the AL. We'll see if it's Astros v Yankees in the finals there leading to the World Series. The Dolphins expected. The Dolphins. I'm sorry, I look like a dolphin. The Miami Marlins are 29th, second last in the league. The Nationals are up there in 4th, the Cubs 3rd. So we'll see what happens there. We're expecting Cubs Nationals in the NL. We're expecting Yankees Astros in the AL. Let's see if it happens. There is not a whole lot we plan on doing here besides just simming up this entire season. So let's go ahead and take a peek at this calendar. The end of the season is going to be right around September 29th. For the New York Yankees, we will sim up this entire season. And once we get finished with that, we'll catch you guys back here. We'll turn off the critical situations, and we will see where these teams finish. So I guess it's safe to say SDS does indeed like those Yankees. I just hit yes on a button I did not want to. But they are closing in on a 100-win season, and they have the entire month of September to do it. And they are on absolute fire after winning 5 in a row. But then they lose 4 in a row. But they get to 100 wins just as we expect. 100 and what was that, 103 to be exact. Let's go check out how the league did. Let's go check out those league leaders. Notification 1 of 1 manager, MLB MVP. I don't care. MLB league leaders. Looks like we are running the league. All right, so Mike Trout led the league with an, oh my god, a 359 batting average by the great Mike Trout. I don't think he's getting a 466 on base percentage at that point. I'm sorry. If he's batting 359, he's getting on base 50% of the time. Come on, let's give it to him. But wow, he is paying off with that contract early. Mookie Betts right behind him though at 356. Dustin Pedroia having a surprising season. He's getting a little old, 35, batting 322 also. Justin Smoke, Malik Smith having a great season. Kiermaier, Castellanos. You can't tell me these guys weren't all All-Stars. I think they was just hot and it wasn't showing it. Jackie Bradley Jr. The Red Sox fans, I should say, been touting about the guy, and he's finally turning it around, at least this season, it looks like. Eddie Rosario, Jose Altuve, below 300. Very un-Jose Altuve-like. We look at the National League, we have Nick Markakis, 347. What a season. Matt Kemp, 343. SDS, hate to break it to you, but for some reason the Reds think that Puig deserves to start over Kemp, even though Kemp had far and away the better season last year. I don't know. We'll look at it just for a good time. He batted 290 last year. And he had 21 home runs and 85 RBIs. I'm pretty sure that beats Puig across the board in every category. Maybe not home runs by a couple. And Matt Kemp gets the nod. But Joey Votto, Chris Bryant, Jesse Winker. Look at the Reds, though. 4 of the top 13 when it comes to batting average in the National League. Now, did that equate to them making the playoffs, though? Their pitching still struggles. The hits, we are not too worried about. At-bats, and they're in CRT. Congratulations, you went to the plate the most. Good on you. Double, Starling Marte, Lorenzo Cain, Trey Turner, Nick Markakis, Almora. I thought that was Acuna. That was Almora. I haven't seen Acuna. Did we miss Acuna? Trey Turner leading the league with 12 triples. That is a lot. Bryce Harper, 55 home runs, 126 RBIs. He's never reached them kind of numbers ever in his career. We'll see if this year's the year. Rhys Hoskins right behind him. Scooter Gennett, 41 home runs. Chris Bryant, 40. Arenado, only 39. Only 100 RBIs. Nolan Arenado with the down season. Yoenis Cespedes, if only he was playing all season at SDS. He's only playing half the season. But if he can hit 36 home runs and 82 RBIs after the All-Star break, that would be impressive. It'd probably be just as impressive if he actually made it back to the league this season. I'm sorry, Mets fans, but we know the Cespedes injury story here by now, right? Bryce Harper leading the league with 126 RBIs. Trey Turner with 50 stolen bags. Cameron Maybin, 38. Bryce Harper, 115 walks. Ben Zobrist had 98. What a season out of Ben Zobrist. Nick Markakis leading the league in on-base percentage. He definitely did not beat Mike Trout in the other department. On the AL side of things, Clayton Kershaw, 19 wins, a 2 point, nope, wrong stat. We'll get it right. 1.94 ERA out of Clayton Kershaw. What a season. John Lester, fantasy owner right here. Please do good. 2.82. It sounds great to me. Yu Darvish is up there with 17 wins. How did Yu Darvish do under here? 3.43. He's looking to turn it around. Yu Darvish led the league in losses as far as having the few. Jacob deGrom, too, only 5 losses. He's got to be happy to see that. I mean, clearly the Mets aren't winning games when he's pitching, because, you know, he's not here. There he is, 14 wins, but only 5 losses this year. So it sounds like he only had 5 games where he gave up a run, which is pretty good for Jacob deGrom. Morrow with 53 saves. Again, Kershaw led the league in ERA. Let's go ahead and take a look at the American League. ERA was Yanni Chirinos. What a season. Severino right behind him. Trevor Bauer, Corey Kluber, Jake Junis. Got the younger guys up here. There's Chris Sale a little bit farther down the list. Can't be mad about a 308. Saves went to Jose Alvarado. Tampa Bay had a great season by the looks of it. Zach Britton had 42 saves. Tampa Bay might be dethroning the New York Yankees. Can you imagine the low-budget Tampa Bay Rays? They always seem to find a way to get things done. 21 wins out of Chirinos. 21 wins out of Heaney as well for the Angels. Mike Trout, we already talked. Look at that OPS, 1156. He wasn't even in the same ballpark as anybody else. Mike Trout with the 690 slug, the 446 on base, the 434 for Mookie Betts. Not bad at all based on balls 107. D. Gordon with the 50 stolen bases. A good season for D. Gordon. He's getting a little bit older. What is he? He's 30 now. Still stealing 50 bags. Billy Hamilton right behind him. VR right behind both of them. Then Mike Trout with the runs. Giancarlo Stanton had 130 ribbies, 127 out of Trout. Giancarlo Stanton had that 50 burger and home runs as well. JD Martinez, 44 bombs, 107 RBIs, and a 278 average. A little low on the Martinez side for the average, but you know what? Still a very solid player. Get a peek at these awards real quick. Giancarlo Stanton won the Most Valuable Player award. National League had Bryce Harper win it. The Cy Young went to Chris Sale with that 308 save. Oh, did they snub the Tampa Bay guy? Who was that, Chirinos? I think I just botched his name. They botched it. I don't know. Wow, he had a stellar year. They gave it to Max Scherzer as well. We go into the batting title. That went to Nick Markakis and Mike Trout. Reliever of the year went to Alvarado, 208 ERA, very solid. Kenley Jansen winning it over there in the AL. A bounce back year for Jansen. I wouldn't say he had a bad season last year, but a 3 ERA for Jansen's a little bit higher than he normally has. Rookie of the year went to Hunter Harvey. Really, a 5.27 ERA for the Rookie of the Year. The National League didn't get a Rookie of the Year, apparently. No players qualified. Interesting. Interesting story, I guess. Mike Minor. Mike Trout with the Hank Aaron Award. Bryce Harper with it as well. Otherwise, let's go ahead and I guess we're going to check the standings out. The Yankees did make the playoffs. 104 wins, obviously. 90 wins out of the Rays, just squeaking in there. The Orioles did finish with 99 losses. We'll see if somebody matches that. The Tigers matched it. The Houston Astros, that's who we're looking at next, right? The Houston Astros, 93 wins. Looks like they had the second best record in the AL. It looks like SDS hit the nail right on the head here. First and second best teams in the league. The Rays, the Angels made it. The Phillies made it. The Nationals just squeaked in there as well. The New York Mets, another 500 season for them. The Cubs, 108 RBIs, 108 wins. The Reds did make the playoffs, 95 of them. Now we're talking. Go Reds, go. The Dodgers with 108 wins. Wow. They just tore through the league. Them and the Cubs both. Let's do it. I'm already scared. Who the Reds got in the first round? They have... Oh, the Nationals. That's right. Let's advance today. See who advances to the second round. It is... Oh, we did not sim far enough. That was overly dramatic for nothing. The Reds will beat the Nationals. And the Tampa Bay Rays and LA Angels play today. So we'll go one more day there. The Angels will beat the Tampa Bay Rays. We will go into the first round. Let's get this first round simmed and out of the way. We'll go and do her quick. The New York Yankees are going to get upset by the wild card Los Angeles Angels. The Houston Astros are going to win in 5. The Philadelphia Phillies are going to upset the Dodgers, another team that dominated. And the Cincinnati Reds are going to dominate the Chicago Cubs. Last time we seen Phillies, we seen a no-hitter out of Roy Halladay. The late Roy Halladay, that is. But a no-hitter was in a perfect game. I try to forget that day because, you know, sad times. Regardless, let's sim up a few more days here. We have a 7-game series in the works here, so we'll do a couple games. We'll see where we're at here. We'll advance today. All right, so it's Phillies 2, Reds 3, Angels 3, Astros 2. We are about to see possibly 2 wildcard teams go on here and upset everybody and appear in the World Series. Not so quick though. I had to bring it up. The Phillies bounce back against the Reds. We'll see if the Astros can do the same against the Angels. They cannot. It's going to be Phillies. It's going to be Angels. I had to jinx my Reds. We couldn't see a World Series yet. They teased me with the first round victory and a second round victory. I can't be upset. That's all I got to say. They brought Cincinnati. They brought Ohio, other than, the Cavaliers, but they don't count. They brought Ohio a playoff victory. You got to love it. When does the World Series start, though, is the big question. We've just sent up about 3 days now. There it is. The Angels take game number 1. The Angels take game number 2. Off day on October 27th. We'll go to game 3. It is the Philadelphia Phillies taking game number 3. Game number 4 is going to go to the Philadelphia Phillies as well. They are bouncing back, winning both of their home games, I believe. Then the Angels are going to go back and win game number 5. This could be it for the Phillies. It is do or die at this point. Win or go home. The LA Angels. Trout said he was bringing the Angels a world title. He promised it. He said it could happen. Okay, he didn't promise it, but he said it could happen. I don't think they expected it very next year, but here is our big chance. Right off the bat, it is going to be a dramatic off day. Game number 6 is going to the Phillies. The Phillies have quite the story themselves. Bryce Harper, all those big names, McCutchen, these guys they acquired in the offseason. They want this World Series just as bad as the Angels. It's Angels, it's Phillies. Game number 7. There might be an off day here. We might be building this up for nothing. Let's find out. We have not. The Philadelphia Phillies have been defeated by the Los Angeles Angels in the World Series. The Angels are going to win the 2019 World Series in dramatic fashion, according to MLB The Show 19. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the video. You guys got to win the World Series this year. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.